In this short clip, I'm going to try to explain how the Spanish Backpack newsfeed feature works. Now keep in mind that there are different news feeds within Spanish Backpack. One, which is the main one that we see when we log in, is the teacher's news feed. So all teachers that use Spanish Backpack have access to that, and anything that is posted on that news feed will be visible to all other teachers that use Spanish Backpack worldwide, essentially. So not only in your school, but all teachers. So we're all part of this community, and anything that we post is available to all other teachers that use Spanish Backpack. The other kind of newsfeed is automatically created for every class that we create. So when I create my Spanish 2 class or my 8th grade Spanish class, period 1, period 2, and so on, each one of those classes is going to have its own newsfeed. Now, of course, only I, as the teacher, and any student that I put into that class will see content from that newsfeed. So I'm going to go ahead and log in and show you what that looks like. So the first thing we see when we log into Spanish Backpack is the newsfeed itself, and it says up here at the top, Teachers Backpack messaging board, and that shows me all teacher posts as well as posts that I have created myself. So whenever I create a post for one of my classes, I'll see that post in here with the background that I have designated, the background color that I have designated for that particular class. And then any teacher posts are going to be designated or going to be shown rather with this gray background here that we see. So when I post something at the top here, it's going to be posted to the teacher's newsfeed only. My class, or my students rather, my classes are not going to see that. So I say, Hola, profesores, and I'll go ahead and click on post. And that post is going to be shared with other teachers in the Spanish Backpack community. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that post so that people don't see that when they come in next time. But now I want to post something to my to one of my classes. So to do that, I go to My Classes, and here to the left of every class name, I have a little icon. So I click on that icon and it takes me to that particular class's newsfeed. So it's kind of like a wall, if you will, that we're familiar with from Facebook and similar social networks. So now I have my class newsfeed and I can post something here. Now when I post this here, only my Spanish 1A class will see that. So I'm going to say, Hola chicos, and go ahead and post that. Now only my Spanish 1A class will see that because I've posted it from within the Spanish 1A messaging board. Now one more thing to keep in mind. If I go back here to the main teacher's messaging board, a news feed, this is my news feed. Me, Andy Kaufman, for instance, I'll see this news feed, and you'll see that it has the post that I just shared with my Spanish 1A class, simply because I want to be able to see everything, from one screen. So here I've got Hola chicos that I shared with my Spanish 1A class, and if any one of my students starts to comment here, that is going to appear as well right here from my main news feed. And if I want to go specifically to the Spanish 1A news feed, I can click on Spanish 1A next to any post from Spanish 1A, and that'll take me to that news feed that we saw earlier. So there are two ways of getting to the class news feed for Spanish 1A. It's either by clicking on the Spanish 1A, the class name, on any post in my main news feed, or by going to My Classes and then clicking on the news feed icon next to that particular class. So there you have it. That's how the news feed feature works. And if you have any questions, remember you can always contact us at support@SpanishBackpack.com.